All right, I gotta wait a minute here. What you talking about, Willis? All right, so maybe I just watched too many TV shows about crime scene investigation, but when they do crime scene investigation, don't they put objects like this down? Safari Lane Group. I went in and I typed crime scene investigation markers. Actually, I hold the patent on one for the military, but the military took all that money because I invented it when I was in the military, but that really doesn't matter. Anybody that, we have all been watching all these crime scene investigation shows for years and years, and anybody that's watched TV for 5 seconds with any of these shows knows that they use these markers in crime scene investigation, right? Right. The little yellow markers to the scotch. What do you see missing from all of these videos? They're so supposedly the crime scene. That's my kind of question at this point. We got a tape seal off here. And as I said yesterday, how do you seal off a building? You seal off a room for an active crime scene, but manage to replace those paints at 800 pound per pane glass in one day. But that's a whole nother question for somebody else to go try to figure out. But here's my problem. And now it's really a problem with me because if this is a crime scene, where are the crime scene markers? I see none. I see none. I see none. I see none. I can light these all up. I see none. I see no crime scene markers. The only thing I see in this is a gun. It might have been kicked away, but there is a blood trail going literally from right here to there. I see 2 blood pools. The one where he shot himself and the one that is older. We got a double blood pool. We have an AR-10 over the top of his leg. So was this guy sitting in a bathtub before they moved him? And he was shooting the shit out of that, just shooting the shit out of that fucking chair. And then this just seems like, a little extra stuff. And then they're showing that the crime scene is taped off as hell. So how the hell did they replace the windows? And then we got this, and 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 this. The whole thing is just running into a big pile of bullshit. And like I said earlier, I just really wanted to I just wanted to let this go as some crazy nutter, but I can't now. Because there are so many inconsistencies in all of this that make no sense. And anyone that would like to help me out, and I don't want to hear your aliens did it bullshit or any of that stuff. Reptilians were there. It was Napoleon timeline jumping. I don't want to hear any of that. Don't want to hear any of that. None of it. Kind of done with all that. But anyway, talk to you later. But, look at this and understand what I'm trying to say. None of this makes sense. And the fact that you are seeing right here crime scene photos with absolutely no crime scene markers is way, way, way unusual. I cannot even imagine it. Because that's the first thing they do. They come in, they take pictures, drop a marker. Come in, take pictures, drop a marker. Come in, take pictures, drop a marker. Depending on what, whether you're like local CSI, FBI, or whatever, it depends. You might have somebody taking sketches. But you see all this stuff. You don't see any yellow markers. No marker pyramids. No split pyramids. No nothing. No marking whatsoever. Only thing I see is a dead guy with a pistol that was kicked away from his head with a large caliber firearm laying on top of his feet. So, does anybody else have any other explanation as to how said guy shoots himself, makes not one but two separate blood pools, drops, falls back while sitting on his ass, bathtub style, shooting the shit out of a chair, and kills himself, leaving a gun on top of his leg? Whatever. I don't know. I may be back tomorrow, I may not. CIA may come here to kill me in about, I don't know, about a fucking hour, because this seems kind of the fuck obvious. Later.